Are you ready to talk some reality? Because right now I have two of my favorite people, Ryan and Emma, and we are going to give you your ticket to reality. We've got so much to talk about. I'm so excited. Emma, Ryan, how's things going? Talk to us. That's me.
Well, daylight savings, that's really putting a damper on reality right now, but
Yep,
getting
it
through
is
it.
definitely. It comes around every year. I always expect it, and then it just hits me differently every year. We
Yeah.
also have elections going on today in the U.S., so the anxiety is there. I think I'm in Maryland, and I think we're good. We actually elected our first Black governor, so I'm
Wow.
excited about that.
Congrats.
But the rest of the country, I'm watching very closely to see what happens because, yeah, we know how it can go. But I'm ready to talk some reality TV to kind of ironically escape actual reality.
Yeah. I would say the political drama is like a reality TV
It
show,
really
actually.
is.
But the plus side is whatever happens, if you don't like it, you got a couple more years, you got to deal with
Yeah.
it, and then you get a new season.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate this season,
Yeah,
but I
right.
can't wait for the next season.
Exactly.
So, what Ryan what do you want to talk about? What show are you into right now?
Oh man, I mean the most recent reality show that I've been keeping up with is Love Is Blind. Its third season has was came out a few weeks ago. They've been releasing the episodes week by week. The most recent one showed us two of the weddings proceed, and this this week, well, tomorrow's episode will show us the remaining weddings and the reunion, which is always dramatic. Seeing seeing all these couples, ex couples, discuss their thoughts throughout the show. And I feel like this season for sure we'll have a lot to discuss with a lot of the different opinions that some of these I don't know, contestants. That's what I will call them. Like, if that's what what their opinions on certain things. I feel like there's definitely a lot of heavy issues that I feel like need to be discussed, and I think also these issues that they're discussing will be helpful for the next batch of contestants moving forward. Because I feel like there's a lot of questions that get brought up in the real world when they escape the pods and everything. I think that these questions should be discussed in the pods immediately because there's a lot of interesting things there that, should have been a red flag from the beginning.
Yeah, I completely agree. I've been watching it as well. And first of all, I hate that they ended this past one on a cliffhanger. I hate it. But we get new episodes tomorrow. But yeah, it's definitely been an interesting season. I like it better compared to season two, because it seems like season two
Mm-hmm.
was really just all about the drama. There's definitely a lot of drama this season, and nothing will compare to Lauren and Cameron in my heart. But yeah,
Of
it was
course, we
pretty
all
much
love
made
them.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is definitely an
Yeah.
interesting season where I'm rooting for like one of the couples pretty much, and I'm mostly just rooting for individual people. Mostly the women. The men
Yeah.
aren't doing it for me this season at all.
Is there any name that sticks out for you
Yeah.
two? Anybody in
Yeah,
particular?
I absolutely love Nancy and Zineb, and I'm rooting for Alexa. Yeah, pretty much, and Raven. Raven grew on me a lot. At first, I was like, she was doing jumping jacks in the pods, and I'm just like, what are you doing? But honestly, now knowing Bartiz, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But I'm rooting for pretty much all the women, none of the men. Bartiz, no. SK, like, I like SK. I don't necessarily agree with his
Mm-hmm.
decision, but I like him. And Cole, no, just no.
Yeah.
It's we will see what happens. Pretty much, I saw a tweet kind of talking about how these beautiful 30-year-old like successful women are trying to make it work with these 25-year-old. No offense to 25-year-olds, but these 25-year-olds, these men that just clearly are not ready for marriage. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, as a 25-year-old, I will say the men on this specific season are clearly not
Yeah.
age appropriate for the decisions that they're going to be making. I don't know if they understand like the weight of what this show is. It's you in a limited amount of time. That
Oh,
alone,
yeah.
in a limited amount of time, you're going to decide who to marry. But the fact that you're doing this through emotional connections without ever seeing the person, and then you're gonna have that reality when you see the person. They may not be your ideal person physically, and a lot of these men seem to have, well, most of the men seem to have this issue of the physicality of their partners, and it's just so weird that with season 2 there was that big issue with what's his name,
Oh,
Shake.
God.
Shake, judging women physically, and him kind of standing on that perspective, like it's about the physicality of a woman, and that was discussed at last year's reunion, where you're on the wrong show. He was on the wrong show, and I'm sure that will be discussed hopefully during this reunion, where some of these men, if they're looking for love, go somewhere else. Go to Love Island, go to The Bachelor, Bachelorette, like go to those shows where there's less stakes involved, I would say, instead of going in expecting a wife and having that obstacle of forming that emotional connection.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
I couldn't agree more.
it's been
Here's
interesting.
my idea. I want to pitch a show to you.
Okay.
Love is Blind and The Circle. You marry them.
Ooh.
It's called The Circle
Oh.
of Love.
Ooh.
And the couples only can text, but if they like each other, you swipe whatever direction you swipe, and you can have a 60-second audio, and then you keep upping the stakes. You get more and more and more. What do you think? There's my
that.
dating show.
Oh no, that's good. That should
I'm
be
here for
something,
it.
especially with like more recent seasons of The Circle, like season 3 and season 4, where a lot of the gameplay was these relationship, like romantic relationships. So I think that's definitely something.
Go full on. It's kind of Love is Blind and Deaf kind of thing, and
Love is electronic. And that's
love. Well, I mean,
yeah.
I think that's how a lot of people meet and how people
That's true.
date. So why not make a whole, not just Love is Blind, but just it's text, it's images, and that's how you message for a while, and you message that way, and then you say, hey, I get so many points, whatever. Now I can do an audio, and now I can do more, and then hey, I can go to their apartment and have 15 minutes. They get out of there because whatever. But I don't know. I like. Okay, so The Circle of Love is Blind.
Circle of Love is Blind. Netflix, are you listening?
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. I love everything you guys are saying about Love is Blind.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a couple pitches to you guys. Disney Plus has Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
If you have not watched it, this season is absolutely incredible. Daniel, who I'm sorry, I don't know his last name. He's deaf. He starred in Coda, and he did the last night's episode was so amazing. He's doing so well because they talk about he feels the music and everything, but he did. I'll spoil it for you. Hopefully, you'll get it. They did the song and then they stopped the music in the middle of their dance, so there was no music, and they had to dance in total silence. And then the music came back up. And it was so emotional and strong and powerful that it moved. I mean, I got teary-eyed, not surprised, but I did. And the professional dancer he's paired with, she said she started getting choked up because she said, I didn't realize how much I depended on music and how hard he has to be working to make this work. So it's really amazing it's a great show on Disney Plus. So that's my plug. Go check it out.
I absolutely need to get into that. I used to be very much into like American Idol and the singing competition shows, and for some reason never got into Dancing with the Stars, but that absolutely has me intrigued. And
this season has been really good because like Selma Hayek was on there, and she has MS, and
Yeah.
she was amazing. But not just about the people that have additional challenges. It's about everything. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I love the energy, and so I highly recommend Disney Plus for that show. It's incredible, and they're getting to the semifinals. So come on, Ryan, come on, Emma, take a watch on
I'm gonna
that.
go catch up.
You know,
Yeah, no, it definitely like, even you talking about it, like that got me choked up too, like a little bit. And I'm sure, like, just hearing you talk about it seemed very powerful. I'm sure seeing it is gonna hit a lot harder too.
It's been amazing.
But, wow.
And I can't dance, but I can eat chocolate cake and ice cream and watch people dance and feel like I could dance. I look at it and think, oh, I could do that.
Yeah, I'm literally like, I can easily, like, my toxic trait is literally watching someone do an absolutely professional dance after training for years and be like, yeah, I can get that on the first try. No biggie.
Exactly. My New Year's resolution, it's coming up again. And I really swear to watch more exercise videos next year. A lot of them.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
No, it's really good. I hope you guys will give it a shot. What's another show? Let's just bang them out. Let's bang out shows.
Okay. I've been watching Bachelor in Paradise. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Dancing with the Stars, just to kind of skip to the end, there's a promo for next week. Sorry to anyone who hasn't seen this week's episode, or I guess it's for tonight. I usually don't watch when it's live. Gabby and Rachel are apparently back somehow on the beach. Even though like the season's almost over. So it's been a while since I've seen the show in its entirety. I usually end up watching the first few weeks, and then school had always started around this time, and then I just kind of stopped. But I think it's supposed to be wrapping up soon. So the fact that they're adding more people, we have a cameo.
Can you guys hear me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So literally 5 minutes. I just watched Bachelor in Paradise, and I am.
Perfect.
Oh.
Wow, are you guys talking about it right now?
Amazing timing, literally.
Emma just brought it up. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Go ahead. Do your thing, and then I'll chime in.
No, I was honestly, I was just talking about yesterday. Honestly, you talk because that was literally perfect timing.
I was literally so like, yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello, I'm here. I was so mad. Like, I can't even tell you how mad I was at this whole thing. Like, the anticipation, like, I felt embarrassed for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say him because everybody knows what we're talking about at this point. You know what I'm saying? It is so bad. It's crazy. Go ahead. I'll let you guys talk for a second.
No, you're good. So are you talking about tonight's episode?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet, but you can spoil it for me because I don't.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just thought you did.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead and spoil it because I won't be able to watch till later. So go.
I love your emotion. Give it to us.
Yeah,
what's happening on the beach?
Tell us right now, real-time updates.
So much happened. So wait, did all of you guys not watch it?
Just go, Jaden.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Okay, all right. Well, spoilers if you didn't know this already. It was a rose ceremony, and obviously there was the love triangle between Justin and Eliza and Rodney. And you know how everybody on the beach loves Rodney, including myself. I feel like I'm there on the beach with them. And it was such like, okay, so they went through everybody. You know how they do. Everybody, the solid couples, they get through them easy, whatever. Brandon, Serene, whatever. And then they go into everything with, there was the little, I think there was a little bit, no, but whatever, we'll just get to Rodney. So we've got to a Rodney, right? And then she picks Rodney. Okay, everybody's happy. Everybody's like, oh, awesome, this is great, love it. Then she's like all emotional. She walks Justin out to the car, he leaves, and she's like distraught. So she goes back, Rodney's there to comfort her as per usual, you know how he is. And it's just like, she's just like checked out. She's like not there. She's not with it. And I'm like, bro, no way. There's no way. And I was like punching the air. I was so happy. It was an amazing time. Like literally my heart was full of joy. And then like next day, everybody's out. Everybody's happy. Rodney's been reeling for like like a 10-minute segment of him saying, "Oh, my future wife, I'm so happy. I'm so proud. I'm so happy to show her to my mom's, and she chose me. I chose her." I was like, "No, dude, stop talking, please, stop." And it was like such a heartbreaking moment for me because I knew what was about to happen because she was sitting in bed crying, wouldn't get out of bed, last one to wake up, last one to get out and be ready. It was bad. So then he's again reeling to everybody, reeling to Andrew. You know how Andrew's his guy. And it was bad because she then came out and was like going crazy, like crying to him, saying, "I think I made the wrong decision." But like she was stuttering. Obviously, I'm saying it really fast because I'm like really hyperventilating right now. But she was just going crazy. Like, "Oh, I don't think I made the right decision. It was bad. You know, it was this and that." And I was just like, "No way." Rodney's like just gone. He's not even. He's like, okay. Yeah. But then, of course, his calm demeanor is like, "Well, you know, I wish you the best, this and that." I'm like, dude, if I was you in that situation, it would be a much different conversation. Like, this is bad. So, and then Andrew's so funny. I love that guy. He goes over to like look over. You know how they all are, very nosy people. This group.
Oh yeah.
So he's looking over the edge, and he's like, "Oh, dude," and they're like, "Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. How's it going?" And he's like, instantly, I was like, "Oh, dude, it's bad." So then Rodney walks up to everybody, and it is like the most like I don't really like watch reality TV, but this moment was like literally I just wanted to rip my heart out, throw it on the floor, and stomp on it. I don't believe in love anymore, guys. It's an L for everybody. This is bad stuff, okay? But it was bad. Everybody was crying for him. He was saying how he felt embarrassed, dude. I was like, no way. This is so bad. Not Rodney. Not Rodney. It's so bad. Okay. All right. Let me breathe.
That was a special report by Jaden, our special correspondent who no longer believes in love.
No, I don't. It's bad. I don't believe in love, everybody.
We need Bachelor in Paradise to come out with something by the end of this to make Jaden believe in love again.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know. Brendan and Serene got me going, but that's it.
Dead.
That's it.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're pretty much the only ones that I'm like, okay, they're good, they're solid. Yeah, that very much. I did watch that. I was not really shocked because just the way that she was so agonizing over that decision. Like, I think her head wanted to choose Rodney, but then her heart was saying Justin, but she kind of felt like everyone was rooting for Rodney. This is just how I'm assuming it went in her head, and then she regretted her decision. But it was very hard to watch but then it was kind of like everyone on the beach was crowding around him and they're all friends and everyone's crying. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
listen,
I get it,
when
Andrew started tearing, when Andrew was like really bawling, that's when I lost it. Andrew, like I feel like I have some kind of emotional connection with Andrew. Yes. Like I just like we vibe on the same level. So it's like when he starts crying, I'm like, it's over for me.
Yeah, I was like, that's it. Like I've never like, or maybe there's been like one other time that I've teared up while watching The Bachelor, and I'm just like sitting here like, okay, like this is not how I expected this to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was quite the episode, and we'll see what happens tonight with Gabby and Rachel that just apparently showed up again. I don't know.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm guessing it was probably like a appearance, and then they kind of go along.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. But
yeah.
Well,
he's like, what?
Like,
I don't even care. Like I just like literally my heart just hurts for Rodney. That's it.
Yeah, I feel that. I really hope he finds somebody, and that this doesn't, like someone was saying on the show, that this doesn't like put up his walls again, because that would break anyone. I feel like that would totally destroy me.
Seriously.
I'd be like, I'm done. Like that's just not. It's just not fair for that to happen to anyone.
Yeah,
especially Rodney.
Absolutely. I think we should change the name of the show to Therapy for Reality.
Yeah, I really needed this, guys. I really needed it. Seriously.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm really glad you popped in. That's awesome.
Yeah,
of course. Thanks for having me. I feel so much better now that I got it off my chest. I feel like I was so happy. I asked TJ, I was like, when is the next episode for Ticket to Reality? Because I feel like I need to like vent right now. And he was like, dude, they're recording right this second. I was like, perfect. Yeah,
such perfect
literally
timing.
could not have been better.
All right, well,
you're welcome to pop in anytime.
This was planned, guys, by the way, totally.
Oh, absolutely. Totally knew this was gonna happen.
All right, guys, thanks for having me.
Of
It
course.
really, yeah. Thanks.
I loved every part of
That
that.
was fun. A fun little
That was
surprise.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I
And the
don't know
timing
what
was
else
just.
can be said about
I
Love Is
know.
Blind. I mean, my gosh,
I mean,
that was
that pretty
amazing.
much encapsulated everything I was going to talk about. So thanks, Jaden, for doing that for me. I mean, the timing could not have been more perfect, honestly.
God,
Yeah.
it couldn't
So-
have been, and I loved every second of it. To be
Yeah.
honest, he's awesome. He's amazing.
Yeah,
All right,
Jaden is great.
yeah.
We have a great family here at Agents of
Oh my
Fandom with
gosh,
Ticket to
Yeah,
Reality,
yeah.
with everyone else. It's just we all
Who-
are here to support each other. We love
Who
each
else
other.
is gonna pop in during this episode?
I know, now I'm
Who knows?
excited.
Right.
We should make this is like our own little reality show where we just have random guests
Yeah.
pop up,
Oh.
see how we adapt to it.
That was awesome. No,
that was like a circle moment where
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
Literally.
someone new has entered.
Yeah,
the
literally. That's
circle.
probably how it felt, right?
Alert!
Alert, that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm fully prepared to go in the circle,
Oh,
so
there you go.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
That's what I was always worried about, because every time I'd see that alert pop up, like I could just feel. I'm sure, Lee, like you could, explain that, but just every time that happened, I felt it for the contestants. Like if I'm just doing something, I'm very like on edge all the time, and I get startled very easily. So I can't imagine. I'd probably be cooking and then accidentally like throw my pan or something.
It always happened when I was brushing my teeth or whatever. I'm like, what?
It's like, here we go again.
I know. Here we go. But I mean, that's part of what you sign up for. It's fun.
Absolutely.
But, wow, that's good. Love Is Blind. We love you. We love you. Thank you again, Netflix. You're amazing.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
I can't wait for, I guess, so the promo for Too Hot to Handle has dropped. And have you guys watched previous seasons? I've watched, I think, the first two.
Oh, yeah.
I like how they're kind of, like the promo says, they have to kind of like make it seem like it's a different show because people start to know about it. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to go. This is kind of one of my favorite, absolutely turn off your brain. I never thought, like when I started watching it the first season, I didn't really think I'd get that invested, but I quickly got very invested. What are you guys' thoughts, Brian? I don't know what.
Oh yeah, no, I have watched every season. It's definitely the one to turn off your brain to, because it's no disrespect to the contestants. Clearly the producers are getting people who are very self-centered, very narcissistic. And in like, if you thought introductions for other reality TV shows, were very ego-driven, Too Hot to Handle, these people are selling themselves a lot with what their charisma or lack of. It's very interesting to see this persona that they have, and then it's always fun to see the reveal that this is Too Hot to Handle, and that this is a show where you can't do any physical, any of that stuff with potential mates. So it's always fun to see how they go about that. And yeah, I'm excited for this new season. They got Mario Lopez, which is wild to see.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Yeah, because in seasons 2 and 3, they've hired just generic people to kind of be the host. So I think by having Mario Lopez, there's this prestige to it. There's this cloud of mystery then for them. Like, okay, this is probably a different show that we're signing on for. They'll have no idea that this is Too Hot to Handle. I can't wait. I'm curious if Mario Lopez will be featured more in this new season, or if he's just kind of in the first episode to just tease that this is a different show and then kind of peace out when it's revealed that this is Too Hot to Handle. But yeah, I'm always excited for this show. Yeah. It's great.
Well, having met a few of them, Chloe, of course, I know well.
Oh yeah,
from season
I always
1.
forget she was on it.
But I also met some of the people from season 2, and they're amazing people. They know what they're smart as foxes. They know what they're doing. And they are definitely building brands for themselves. Mm-hmm. Chloe's probably, she comes across on screen as ditzy and everything. That girl's got more going up here than you can even imagine. It's incredible how smart she is. So but I love watching it. I love just being relaxed. It's like eating popcorn. You know, you just keep
Or chocolate
keep
cake.
you just or chocolate
Yeah.
cake. You just keep eating it and just love it. So yeah,
I'm with
again,
you.
Netflix, you did it again. We love it. So
Yeah.
we can't wait.
If it wasn't clear before, we love you here. We love Netflix.
Yeah. Please, green light.
Yes.
The circle is blind.
Yes.
Show that lead pitch.
Please.
Yes.
Please. I think you could build something there, you know. And I also like the one we did, that one episode, Emma. I don't think you were here, Ryan, when we were talking about escape rooms for a.
Yes.
You
Oh
know,
yeah, TJ's idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. It was
I think
no,
that
it
would
was
be
my
fun.
idea. I'm taking credit for it.
I think you're the one that did bring up the idea that there's like a room where just becomes Love is Blind. All of a sudden, if you stay, you can just choose to stay in this room with this other person through a
that's
glass. Like,
exactly right.
yeah.
That's it.
It's all
Yeah.
it was leading to
They're
it. It's
all
fine.
good
You know.
ideas come from me, don't you
Oh,
know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
TJ's not here to
That's
defend
right.
himself.
That's
So,
why.
So we
yeah.
don't-
that's- No, I want to talk about the other show I've been watching is The Amazing Race, which I love that show too. You know, it's been on. It's one of the old grandfathers of reality TV, and so you know, old enough to be a grandfather. But I love it. There was this last season. They went to France, and the couple that I was my second favorite. My favorite couple is Derek and Claire because they're big brother, former contestants, and I love them. Amazing. But my favorite couple was, golly, hold on. Let me find their names because I'm terrible about names. She's really tall and he's much shorter, and they are the cutest couple. That's the Dancing with the Stars thing. See, I just don't stay on top. This is done. I mean, we study before we do this.
Oh yeah, this
Everything-
is all completely
everything here is-
scripted.
It's like it's just so tight.
Yeah.
No, they went down
Absolutely.
there, and the people that got it, they saw some amazing scenery in France. It was absolutely beautiful. They had been in Jordan the episode before, but we lost. I'm going to get their names because they're so amazing. I know I am.
So amazing.
Talk
that you
amongst
forgot their
yourselves,
names.
everybody. Okay, yeah,
They're my
that-
favorite couple. And
I love them.
names.
I'm horrible with names. I should come prepared for names.
That's fair. That's okay.
Yeah, there's a lot
It
of
was
reality
called-
TV. So
It's simply Glenda and Lumumba, and they're just amazing. It was all kind of medieval stuff, and they never got cranky with each other. And at the end of it, they said I'm spoiling it if you're watching it and haven't seen it, but they said to Phil, "We are closer than we've ever been. We're in
Aw.
love. We can't wait to start a family." And they're just, you know, it doesn't matter what the
Amazing.
reality show is about. I'm always going to drill it down to love. That's just what I'm
Absolutely.
going to do. You know, love and
We
hate.
love here. Yeah, love and hate.
yeah,
Exactly.
no, see, yeah, Jaden's not here. It's
Yeah,
you know his faith and love is is
Yeah,
gone. But
we need
for
to
us
keep it
here,
alive.
yeah,
We'll build him back up. Trust
Yes.
me.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
build him back up. But,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's a great one. But I don't know, guys. I'm loving Ticket to Reality. I'd love to hear from more of our listeners and what they want us to watch. What else are you watching? Anything else? I'm watching The Voice.
Okay.
You know,
I've actually been. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say we actually have been watching another random Netflix reality show.
Okay.
We're watching Hell's Kitchen. There hasn't been a new episode since like last week, I think. Very much into it. But we
Emma,
started
how
this-
dare you? I'll try. What are you talking about? You think this is a reality TV show? No, go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much. That's Gordon Ramsay.
I was trying.
Trying to channel it. No, that's fair. It was a good impression. So-
you didn't go for the accent.
Yeah,
so
you
it's,
had to go-
So it's okay.
yeah, had to-
Yeah, you're right.
there's some crucial components there. But we've been watching. I think it's called. Ooh, I completely forgot what it's called. It's a drink masters or something. I keep thinking Ink Master,
Oh.
which I also want to watch. But it's like a drinking, or well, not drinking competition. It is a drink.
No, well.
I mean, that sounds. It's a drink making competition.
Okay.
A cocktail. So I I've been like casually watching it, me and Chris, my partner. And it's pretty interesting because I don't really drink at all anymore. But these people are making super fancy cocktails, and we kind of just, it's one of those shows that we just sit back and like to, just like Hell's Kitchen, we'll sit there and yell at somebody, even though like can't even pour a beer properly. But one thing one person did that even we knew, in the first challenge, he made this drink, but he put dry ice in it, and we're like, that's actually poisonous. Like, you actually can't consume dry ice. And so the judges were like, we can't try this. I was like, yeah, that's for safety reasons, that makes sense. But it's really interesting because I always just kind of, I never really go for fancy cocktails. Even when I was drinking more, I would just go for the standard cocktails. But they're making like these wild, like different colors and different flavors. And I would just, things that I would never think to put together. But it's pretty entertaining. And I'm just a sucker for like food type competitions or food adjacent. So I recommend it. It's pretty entertaining. We're also watching, not to totally overtake this segment, but we're also watching the Easy Bake Battle, which is also on Netflix. Shocker. With Anthony from Queer Eye, who I absolutely adore.
God, I love him so much.
Right. We pretty much just saw Anthony and we're like, I don't care what show this is, but we're going to watch it because he's on it. And he's obviously the food expert for Queer Eye. And it's a fun show. Another show where we just like to yell at people. Maybe this is just my problem with watching shows. I love these people and I very much support them, but for whatever reason, it's fun to just criticize. I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to work on. But it's a fun show, and it's pretty much like home cooks get on there and they teach, or they show off their cooking hacks and quick meals, which is really helpful because most people, I feel like, are very busy all the time and need some quick healthy meals. So very entertaining. Recommend both shows for sure.
I love that. That's amazing.
So wait, the Easy Bake, it has nothing to do with like an Easy Bake oven?
So it sort of does. Before watching it, I was like, is this literally like, do they have just an Easy Bake oven with the little like heat lamp and they have to sit there and wait for it to be like half
That's
cooked?
what I thought.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they have an Easy Bake oven. It's like an actual oven, but it's supposed to be like a quick, like a quick meal. So it would have been, I honestly would have like been okay with the actual Easy Bake because that would have been really entertaining. None of the food would end up being cooked, but it would be pretty entertaining to watch. So yeah, it's kind of this like Easy Bake, but it's like an actual oven. So it's fun. It's a good one.
That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I think Netflix is doing really well. And I can't wait. I can't wait to watch the Limitless with Chris Hemsworth. I can't wait. That sounds amazing.
Excited.
There's so many good shows to watch, Would you, you're not Chris Hemsworth, but would you do anything like that? Would you push the limits?
No, God, no.
Not. I can say with 100% certainty, no.
Okay.
I don't even like going outside in the rain, or if I see a bug. There's just no way.
Yeah. If anything, I do the Super Size Me like documentary.
Oh.
I'll push my limit that way.
Yeah, that with food, I will definitely do that.
Yeah.
Ryan has no limits when it comes to fast food. There you go. How many supersized fries can Ryan eat in a day? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I love being with you guys. This is so much fun and lots of good reality to consume, which we love and enjoy and fall in love. And thank you, Jaden, for that special report. Hopefully you'll bring us more special reports.
That could be a new segment. Special report from Jaden.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Go around the horn. Let's wrap it up. Let's do our final thoughts of reality TV this week, and then we'll call it a day. Go, Emma. You're up. You're up, Emma.
No
what are
pressure.
you doing? Talk. Okay.
Yeah, let me check my script that I totally had prepared
Yeah.
before this. So we're gonna see what happens on Bachelor in Paradise tonight. We're going to see what happens on Love Is Blind tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna give my small predictions for the weddings, and then Ryan, you can give your predictions as well if you'd like. So there's a cliffhanger at the end with Nancy saying yes, and Bartise, we don't know. I think Bartiz is gonna say yes. Actually, I'm gonna shot in the dark predict that. Who else do we have?
Alexa and Brennan.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
Alexa and Brennan. Based on the previews, I don't know if they're just trying to skew it,
Probably.
but
yeah.
I don't know. I kind of see like I
It
don't
looks
know.
like someone. It looks more like
Yeah.
Brennan says no.
That's what I'm
Because
thinking.
yeah, but
'Cause just
yeah,
the-
I'm. Oh no, yeah. It
Oh,
just
no,
seems weird. It just seems weird. The preview, like,
yeah,
which that's a whole thing in and of itself. Like these previews kind of give some things away, which I
right.
don't really like because I'm already invested.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna fall off right before the next couple of weddings. Like I'm
Right.
invested already, so
exactly.
you don't have to show me anything. But yeah, it that one and that if either one does says no, that's the
Yeah.
one I'm more shocked about. I feel like this was the strongest couple this
Same.
season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if they don't work out, then
I really
I
don't
know.
believe in love.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded
Love is
me
blind,
of
destroying love across the country.
yeah, it kind of reminded me of the first season with Damien and G, like just because of the
Mhm.
preview, like it showed her running away in the dress. I was like, okay, well, someone says no, so I kind
Yeah.
of feel like the same, but maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, that's what I'm watching this week. I look forward to talking about it with you guys. Ryan, any last words?
Oh yeah, so I mean, just to add on to the Love is Blind, for sure, or I mean, I say for sure that like Colleen and Matt, I'm pretty sure Colleen's gonna say no. If anything, I was already surprised that Nancy and for Nancy Bartiz, Nancy said yes. That shocked me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I don't even know anymore. Alexa and Brennan may not work out. Nancy and Bartiz might. Like everything's askew right now. So, I'm excited to see the final weddings. I can't wait for the reunion. There's going to be so much to discuss, as I brought up earlier. Oh, I can't wait. I love it when Nick and Vanessa Lachey like get into the minds of the people on the show and just call them out on it and just say like you shouldn't be on the show. You shouldn't have been on the show. Like you're clearly so focused on the physical and all that. Anyways, but Love is Blind. Can't wait. Too Hot to Handle season 4 December. I can't wait for that either.
And I'm holding my breath for Squid Games. When is it coming out?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Squid Games. But anyway, well, thank you guys. We had a blast. We'll see you next time. Get your chocolate cake and ice cream for the next ticket to reality. Bye.